Hello everyone, Delicacy here, and welcome back to some more Pokemon Amber. No matter last time, we pretty much make our way to Mossdeep, and then we decided to look around Mossdeep, and then we actually did travel to a Paralog town. No matter, we are back here in Mossdeep because there are some things that we do need to do while we are here in Mossdeep. No matter, we didn't do them in the last episode because it's best to go ahead and travel away to Paralog Town till later on, because it'd be quicker to get into Sky Pillar whenever we need Rayquaza here in a little bit, actually. No matter, we're not going to see Rayquaza in this episode, but it's going to be in a few episodes later on, actually, that we need to have more of a better access so we can get to Sky Pillar, so we can let Rayquaza knows that some shit is about to go down, actually. But first, we're gonna be doing the gym in this episode, Mossdeep Gym. The gym leaders are Tate and Liza. This is gonna be a psychic type gym. And also, I do know that there is some route pillars or teleportation pillars that would teleport us from different room to room, kind of like Sombra's in Saffron cities, and also kind of like the Florida's back in Level Ridge in the teleport routes. Also, I'm trying to think like a gym that was in Crystal that did that back in the Gentle region. I don't really remember on top of my head, but look like we do have some spinny pillars and some teleportation pillars. I was gonna talk to the gym keeper, but it looked like we're gonna have a battle here. This trainer here. Battle hinges on the strength of your spirits. The weak spirits will never win. No matter, we do know that this is a psychic gym, so we shouldn't really have to talk to the gym keeper, actually. Psychic Preston don't want to battle. You got one Pokemon. That a Crawler. No matter, I did swap out some of the moves for a certain amount of Pokemon. No matter, like, I couldn't really do anything with Gardevoir, but I did manage to swap out Dramatic Punch with Blizzard for Trumpet, and also a Thomas with Fire Blast, and also I led Atoya Lawn L-Ace also. So there's no matter, I was a little bit disappointed that Gardevoir couldn't learn Blizzard or Fire Blast, but it is what it is. But we're gonna use Shockwave on Koala here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and let you guys know that I did swap out some moves. Actually. Koala, I was gonna use Psychic, but we're gonna use Shockwave. I think we should swap out the lead Pokemon here, actually. Koala is going to use Imprison. Koala shielded opponent's moves. I don't know which one's going to be. Probably Psychic. Because I already know that Koala does have Psychic. But we're going to use Shockwave. It's going to critical hit and faint the Koala. Gardevoir is going to gain 540 experience points. And Gardevoir is just going to level up to level 36. And Shubet is going to gain 540 also. Alright, at least we do know that Shubet's about to evolve here to Baronet. Shubet just wants to learn Faint Attack. Faint Attack is a dark. Draws the foes close when strike without fail. I think we should get rid of Cursed. I don't really want Cursed anymore, because Cursed can be a really dangerous move, actually. No matter, it's a good move, but it's not a good move to keep, actually. But thank you, Preston, for the battle. I lost my most tempo in this build again. But thank you for the 864 Pokédollars. Yeah, but Sopit's gonna evolve to Bayonet. So pretty much the only Pokemon that is on our team that we need to level up and evolve is Laiwan to Aguan. But Laiwan doesn't evolve to Aguan to like level 42. Alright, Sopit just leveled up and evolved into Bayonet. I'm surprised that doesn't want to learn that new move, but that is fine. Alright, let's go ahead and take the Spoon Cell here and let's let Line One hold it again. Let's go ahead and make my way to the Experience Seal here. There we go. Alright, what teleportation portal we should use? Oh! Okay. The roads you have traveled will have experience. Come to me with everything you learned. It looked like we could have actually did a double battle here. Actually. We got a Psychic Mora wants the battle. You got a Kadabra. Gonna kick Carnivore out. Use Secret Power. Kadabra's gonna use Force's Sight. Kadabra Foresight is attack. It's gonna Carnivore's gonna use Secret Power. Kadabra is paralyzed, and also somehow Carnivore got paralyzed. It's probably whatever the Future Sight does to you actually. But Kadabra is going to use Roleplay. Kadabra will copy Carnivore's strategies. We're going to use Shockwave. We didn't faint the Kadabra. But here's the thing. We are going to use Paralyze here. Kadabra's gonna use Recover. It's gonna restore it, regain its health, and restore its health. Carnivore took a Future Sight attack. Alright, let's use Shockwave. Then I faint Calibre, but Kadabra's gonna use Future Sight again. Kadabra foresaws an attack. We use Psychic. Just change it up just a little bit. Nice, that. It's gonna be really effective, but it does faint Kadabra. Carnivore is gonna gain 558 experience points, and that Line One is gonna gain the same amount. No matter, I feel like Line One's not gonna evolve to Aggron until like a whole lot more later in the series, actually. You travel a path of greatness. But thank you for the 864 Pokédollars. I feel like this teleportation portal is where we need to go. Because we have some buttons here that can move around the moving portals. We can do a double battle here. Watch me levitate a Pokeball technically. Wow. Something out of sync. I see it. I see your future. If you can beat me, I will tell you your future. Got Psychic, Block, and Samantha was the battle. They both got one Pokemon each. Blake has a Girafarig and one has a Xatu. I think Girafarig is more of an electric type than a Psychic, but okay. Carnivore, let's use Secret Power on Xatu, and like I said, I did swap on Dramatic Punch with Blizzard. No matter, Blizzard only has 5 power points. We can always boost the power points up. Actually, but we're going to use Surf. Carnivore is going to attack first. But Secret Power doesn't really do a whole lot of damage to Xatu or Girafarig. That's just gonna force side attack, use Future Sight. Girafarig's gonna use Stomp. Let's use Sidekick and let's use Muddy Water. It's not really effective. Trumpet's gonna use Muddy Water. Girafarig's avoided the attack. It's gonna feign Xatu though. Carnivores gain 328 experience points, and same as Trumpet, but Lywine gain 658. Lywig's gonna use Odor's Scythe. Carnivores to identify Trumpet. Let's use Sidekick on Girafarig and let's use Blizzard. Let's try a new move actually. Exactly, wasn't really effective, but we're gonna use Blizzard on Girafarig. I'm not gonna do anything crazy though. It is faint Girafarig, and Carnivore just gained 286 experience points, the same as Trumpet, but Lywine just gonna gain 574 experience points, and Lywine just leveled up to level 33. But thank you Blake and Samantha for the battle. My Pokemon battle skills are out of sync too. I surrendered, but thank you for the 1,728 Pokédollars. I do have a feeling that this gym's gonna be a whole lot more harder to do actually. Maybe, maybe not, who knows. And we got 2 teleportation portals here. Let's go to the one on the left. Got a double battle here. Let me see your talent. Ho ho ho. You need me to show how tense my psychic types can be. Look like I may have to move this blue button a few times to be able to go along this room here. Get a Psychic Virgil and a Gentleman Nate wants to battle. They got 1 Pokemon each. Psychic Virgil has a white and Nat has a Spook. I feel like it's been a while since we actually seen a whites actually. But we're gonna use Shockwave and Spooks and use Surf. Surf is gonna hit them both. Carnival's gonna use Shockwave and Spooks. And we're gonna use Surf. Didn't really faint whites or Spunks. Spunks gonna use Psychic and Trumpet. One's gonna use Fortress Sight. I have a feeling that the TM that we're gonna get from the GM leaders is gonna be Future Sight, because pretty much every single move that these gym trainers using is literally a Future Sight actually. We should use Secret Power on Spunks and use Walk Smash on Whites. Spunks is fainted. And Carnivore just gained 171 experience points, and same as Trumpet, and Lywan's gonna gain 342 experience points. Trumpet's gonna use Walk Smash. It's not really effective, but it does fade Whites though. But Carnivore is going to gain 135 experience points, it's the same as Trumpet, but Lywan's going to gain 270. But thank you Virgil and Nat for the battle. You possess spectacular talent. Oh my, your battle style is fantastic. But thank you for the 3,744 Pokédollars. Yeah, look like we need to move them a few times. Okay, we can go left. We can get this trainer here. When you lose to me, don't be too hard on yourself. It's not that you're weak, I'm just too strong. Are you sure about that? Psychic Henna. You got 1 Pokemon, literally 1 Pokemon, that is a Cruella. Honestly, your Cruella sort of evolved long time ago actually. literally about 6 levels ago. But we're gonna use a secret power. Quella's gonna use Imprisoned. It's probably can't use. Luckily that I do know that move, because Gunnerbird could have used it. So we can't use Psychic, because I'm pretty sure Quella does have Psychic on him. We're gonna use Secret Power again. Just gonna go ahead and faint this Quella. And Gunnerbird is gonna gain 540 experience points, and Limewood is gonna gain 540 also. But thank you, Hannah, for the battle. You're just too strong. But thank you for the 864 Pokédollars. Let's go ahead and use a Paralyzed Heals on Gunnerbird. Use a Max Potion on Gunnerbird. Get a trainer here. Even at risk of life, I will win this battle. We do have a red floor move button next to us. There's a Hexamedical. Sava wants to battle. You got one Pokemon that is a Minitini. I think having Gardevoir in the lead is kind of like a little risky, but I'm gonna keep it for now. Actually. Gardevoir's gonna use Shockwave on Minitini. Minitini's gonna use Calm Mind. Minitini's special attack rolls and special defense. Let's use Secret Power. It's gonna faint Minitini. And Gardevoir is gonna gain 351 experience points, and Lyron's gonna gain the same amount. But thank you, Sabla, for the battle. What you do, it horrifies me. But thank you for the 864 Pokédollars. Let's go ahead and push the sweat button. We could have did a... Yeah, we could have did a double battle, but there was no other way. Because, that block right in front of me was blocking this path, actually. Now we need a head. Ooh. I see the puzzle. Let's... We need to get it right. This is gonna be a little weird, actually. So we need to move those two squares there. Yep, like that. And let's move. Review, so we can go ahead and go through here and use this teleport. We got a green button here. We were at a dead end because we can't go through that way. Currently. So I'm gonna see if I can move everything back here. And just go to the teleportation portal on the right. We got some pink buttons here. Got a double battle. Let me show you a perfectly, awfully horrifying time. Wow. Have you tasted my super Pokemon hard battling power? These sidekicks, though. Got a Hexmedic Kathleen and a Sidekick Nicholas went to battle. They got one Pokemon each. Kathleen has a Kadabra and Nicholas have a Wobbuffet. Wobbuffet is really, really questionable for this gym, to be honest. We are going to use a Shockwave on Wobbuffet, and let's use... Let's use Soft. Kadabra's going to use Force's Sight. Kadabra foresaw an attack. Gardevoir's going to use Shockwave on Wobbuffet. It's not going to do anything. Wobbuffet is another tanky type Pokemon too. Wobbuffet's going to use Destiny Bond. Wobbuffet is trying to take its foes with it. Let's use Sidekick on Wobbuffet and use Blizzard. Kadabra's gonna use Sidekick on Gardevoir. It's not really effective. Gardevoir's gonna use Sidekick on Wobbuffet. Wobbuffet is in the wet, but it's not really affected, but Blizzard should faint Wobbuffet. Hopefully. Yeah, it does faint Wobbuffet, but it doesn't faint Gardevoir. Wobbuffet took Trumpet with it. Okay. And, okay, for a second I thought Gardevoir went with Wobbuffet, but Wobbuffet fainted. And Gardevoir's gained 682 experience points, the same as Laiwan. Okay, let's use Altaria. We do have the max revive, so we can use Unswap it. So I'm not too worried about that actually. Fire Blast and Arrow Ace. Like I said, I did swap out some moves. Let's use Arrow Ace. Kadabra's gonna use Recover. Gonna restore its health. Kadabra's gonna use Shockwave. That's fine, but Altaria is going to use Arrow Ace and finish up the job. Kadabra fainted, and Gardevoir just gained 279 experience points, and Laiwan just gained 558 experience points, and Altaria going to gain 279. But thank you, Kathleen and Nicholas, for the battle. No! Oh, darn man. But thank you for the 1,728 Pokédollars. We do need to use that max revive that we do have on Swampert. Got another pink porter here. Let's go and see if we can get this double battle. Oh yeah, there we go. There is a teleport porter to our right of this room, but I feel like there's gonna be one on the bottom of this room also. I may have passed my prime, but I suggest you not to penalize me. You're not getting through to the end, not if I can help it. Got a Sidekick and a Gentleman. Gentleman Clifford and Macy wants to battle. Got one Pokemon each. Clifford got a Draftwig and Macy has a Natu. Gardevoir. Let's go ahead and use Secret Power on Draftwig and use Blizzard. Gardevoir's gonna use Secret Power on Draftwig. It's gonna paralyze Draftwig. And we want to use Blizzard. I think it's just gonna one-shot Natu though. Oh yeah, it definitely one-shot a Natu. Gardevoir just gained up 139 experience points, and same as Trumpet, but Laiwan gained 280. Lifewood's gonna use Legility. It's gonna boost up its speed. Let's use Shockwave and let's use Rock Smash on Draftwig. Didn't really fainted, but Trumpet will take the final blow. Draftwig just fainted, and the Gardevoir just gained 286 experience points, and same as Trumpet, but Laiwan's going to gain 574. But thank you, Clifford and Macy, for the battle. Oh, you overflowed with the power of youth. How could you be so hilariously strong? But thank you for the 3,744 Pokédollars. There is... No, we get the green button here. Okay, so that actually opened that one room up. I feel like that room is probably going to lead us to the gym leaders. Oh, sorry, move us back here then. I feel like this teleport room is probably just going to it's probably the teleport portal that's coming from the gym leaders. Actually, that's what it feels like it probably is. We need to open up the path here. Is it the one on the right? No. Left. And then we need to move the gentleman back to where it was, and then now we can go through this teleport portal. Now we can go through this little room here, and here is the gym leaders. Okay. Their name is Tate and Liz. I think we should be good. Actually. It's always best to go ahead and save. No matter, I have a feeling that I haven't really been saving throughout each gym battle, but it's always best to save. So if you guys do fail, you guys can just reboot it, so you can just try again. But this is a double battle, so here we go. We'll use supplies. You will supplies. That is there are 2 gym leaders. That's there are 2. Okay, so that they both say it at the same time. We will trans. We don't need to talk because we can ease the termites what. And other is thinking all in our minds. This collaboration of ours, can you beat it? There was a moment that I actually was talking at the same time, so I had to make sure I watched what I was saying. Tate and Liza wants to battle. I'm gonna say they have 2 Pokemon each. One have a Claydol and one has a Xatu. Okay. We've been doing pretty good in this gym, so I feel like we could go through Liz and Tate and Liza, no problems though. Let's go ahead and use Secret Power on Xatu, and let's use Surf for Claydol. Claydol's a bit weird, to be honest. Xatu's gonna use Confused Way on Trumpet. Trumpet came confused. We're just gonna use Secret Power on Xatu. It's not really gonna do anything to it. They're like level 41. I feel like my Pokemon's a bit low leveled, but I feel like we probably can put it out. We do have medicine. Claydol's gonna use Earthquake. Oof. Carnivore survived it. Trumpet survived it. It doesn't even affect Xatu though. Yeah, because it's on your team. Let's use Shockwave on Xatu and let's use Blizzard. Xatu's gonna use Psychic. Carnivore's low on health. Carnivore's gonna use Shockwave on Xatu. They really fainted, but it was super effective. Trumpet is confused. Trumpet's gonna use Blizzard. Should faint Xatu though. It was super effective for Claydol, and it's gonna faint Xatu. Carnivore just gained 375 experience points, the same as Trumpet, but Live One's gonna gain 750. Live One just leveled up to level 34. Got a Solrock. I think the other one probably have a Lunatone. The Earthquake just fainted Carnivore. And Trumpet's holding on to it. Solrock to make the ground. Yeah, Solrock is illuminating, so let's bring out Bayonet here. Now my Bayonet is low leveled, but we should do something. Let's use Night Save for Claydol. We do need to start doing some healing here. Let's heal up Trumpet. Claydol's gonna use Earthquake. It's gonna hit Bayonet. Bayonet survived it, and same as Trumpet. Solrock's levitating. Solrock is taking in the sunlight. It's probably gonna use Solar Beam. Bayonet's gonna use Night Side on Claydol. Ooh, could have fainted it. Claydol's holding on to their life by a pinch of hair left. Was used Soft. They're gonna use a Hyper Potion on Claydol. Tate Liza did. Somebody's gonna use Soft. I was super effective for Claydol. I was super effective on Solrock. Someone's gonna use Solar Beam. I was right. It's gonna hit Trumpet. Oof. The finished Trumpet. Okay. We're bringing out Artillery. I think we need to use a revive. Bandit's gonna use Xatu and Claydol. Okay, we do have medicine, so let's go ahead and use revives. We got 15 revives. Let's go ahead and revive Trumpet. We're probably gonna be doing a whole lot of reviving though. Let's go ahead and use Fly for Claydol. Claydol is gonna use Earthquake. Artillery is soon get hit because it is levitating. Bayonet did faint it. It doesn't affect Artillery. But plus Solrock is not on the ground because it's lead. Okay, so Earthquake doesn't affect Artillery then. Artillery is gonna fly. So it's gonna use Psychic and Trumpet. We need to use a high potion here. We do need to revive. Claydol is gonna do Earthquake. We need to get rid of this Claydol. It doesn't affect Artillery. So having Artillery on the team is a W. Artillery is gonna use Fly. Did not faint Claydol. Claydol's only have like a pinch of health left. Let's use Blizzard. I actually hope it does freeze him though. I don't think it will. Tate Liza is going to use another high potion on Claydol. Trumpet's going to use Blizzard. Please freeze him. It was super effective for Claydol. And Trumpet avoids the attack. Artillery is going to fly up high. Solrock's going to use Solar Beam here. We need Surf. It was super effective for Claydol and it was super effective for Solrock. Claydol is going to use Earthquake. It's probably going to faint Trumpet here. Doesn't faint Artillery. Solrock makes the ground, so it's levitating, of course. Artillery missed the attack. Yeah, Solrock's going to faint Trumpet. Okay. We are holding on to their life right now. Alright, Lyron. Solrock has a berry on it. I have a citrus berry, which restores its health. We need to use... Got 14 revives left. Let's use a revive on... Trumpet. We're gonna fly. We need to get rid of Claydol. Claydol's gonna use Earthquake. That's probably gonna fight Lyron though. Yeah, it one's on the Lyron. Artillery, it doesn't affect Artillery. So it's levitating. We are in panic mode right now. So I'm just gonna use Sunny Day. Okay, we need... This Claydol needs to faint. Gonna use a Hyper Pulse. Claydol is gonna use Earthquake. How many power points does this Earthquake has? Doesn't it fade Artillery? Solrock is levitating. Flying attack missed. Are you serious? Solrock's gonna use Solar Beam. I just made a Trumpet. Okay. I feel like we may need to try something different. Actually. We are in a, Artilleria's gonna use... Claydol's gonna use Agent Power. It was super effective. We're gonna fly. At least he didn't use Earthquake. Solrock's gonna use Psychic, but attack miss. Come on, Artilleria, let's hit Claydol with Fly, please. And it still doesn't feign it. Where's Jesus? Solrock's gonna use Psychic. We need revives. Let's revive Carnivore. We are in panic mode right now. Are you serious? Are you fucking serious? Okay. Alright, we're bringing out Carnivore here. We are gonna outsmart him. We're going to try to hold off as much as possible, but Solrock's gonna use Psychic and Feint Artilleria. So it is Carnivore right now. Let's revive Trumpet. We need to outsmart him. We need to, but right now we're just not doing. We are a little bit in panic. Claydol's gonna use Light Screen. Light Screen raises the special defense. Solrock's gonna use Sunny Day. We need to get at least one of them out of here. Let's continue using revives. Let's use it on Artilleria. We are literally in panic mode right now. Let's use Soft. We need to do at least some damage. Soft doesn't do shit to Claydol though. Or Solrock. Claydol's gonna use Earthquake. Carnivore is levitating. So that's gonna hurt Trumpet though. At least it... Yeah, they're gonna feint on Trumpet. Okay, so good to know that Carnivore and Artilleria is not affected to Earthquake. And that puts Carnivore is levitating, so it can't get hit from it. Right now, we need to use Fly. We're gonna use Psychic and Solrock. Earthquake, we're gonna use Agent Power on Artilleria. It's gonna fade Artilleria. Damn it. Okay. So I'm just gonna use Psychic on the hit Carnivore. It's not really effective. I'm bringing Trumpet into the mix. I need... They can probably do something. They can probably mess themselves up sometime or another. Claydol's gonna use Agent Power on Carnivore. Ooh, someone's gonna use Flamethrower. It's gonna take the final blow to Carnivore. I was not expecting that for Solrock though. Okay. We got 9 revives left. Shit. Artilleria or Carnivore? Let's use it on Artilleria. Artilleria is not affected to Earthquake. And Carnivore isn't also because Carnivore is levitating. Yeah, Claydol's gonna use Earthquake. I feel like this is probably gonna be like the red battle back in Crystal that we just had to outsmart it. Solar Beam from Solrock, that's gonna feint Trumpet. Okay, I'm just getting a little... I'm a bit tilted right now. We're gonna revive Carnivore. We're just trying to out-survive them, but right now, our Pokemon just can't do anything. Claydol is going to use Light Screen. It's going to raise up its special defense a little bit. Solrock's going to use Psychic and Artilleria. Gonna feint Artilleria, of course it will. Jesus Christ. Is this Artilia or Strumpet? Because I would vibe Lyron and Baronet, but right now we just not doing so well right now. They Pokemon just need to at least miss the attack so we can actually have a chance to do more heals though. Solrock's gonna use Flamethrower and Gardevoir. Okay, I think this is a really good time to use a Hype Potion on Strumpet. Let's use the Hype Potion on Gardevoir also. Claydol's gonna use Agent Power on Gardevoir. Solrock's gonna use Psychic on Gardevoir. Okay, at least it wasn't anything on Strumpet part. Let's use Soft. We could heal, but that's gonna hurt us more if we continue doing the heals. But we do need to do some. We do need to do some damage. I feel like Soft's not gonna do anything, but just in case, it should faint Solrock, but I'm just gonna use it on. Shockwave does not affect Claydol, but we're gonna use Soft. It should faint Solrock. It does. Solrock is fainted in Gardevoir. This gained 675 experience points, the same as Strumpet. It's the last Pokemon. That is the Lunatone. Okay, of course it is. Claydol's gonna use Psychic. I guess to Claydol's Aloe Power Points for Earthquake, I would probably say that this would probably be the best time to use a Revive on Artilia. And use, let's use a Flash on Claydol. It drops its auxiliary. It should help us a little bit. Claydol's gonna use Psychic on Strumpet. Lunatone's gonna use Mind Calm. It's gonna boost up its special attack and special defense. Let's go ahead and use the Hype Potion. We only got 3 left. Let's use it on Strumpet. We've got 3 Pokemon alive right now. So we pretty much somewhat doing some stuff. Shockwave doesn't affect Claydol, but we do need to get this Claydol out of here. I'm gonna use Psychic on Claydol here. It's not really effective. Claydol's gonna use Psychic on Strumpet. Lunatone's gonna use Psychic on Strumpet also. Ooh, that Lunatone though. Alright, I'm just gonna use Soft. Let's use the second Hyper Potion on Strumpet. Strumpet's gonna use Soft. Oof. Kind of is like Claydol just faint by now. Claydol's gonna use Psychic. Lunatone's gonna use Psychic on Strumpet. It's probably gonna hit it more. Okay. Let's use Soft again, and let's go ahead and use that last Hyper Potion on Strumpet. Strumpet just the target right now. It's gonna use the Hyper Potion on Claydol. How fucking lovely. We need to get this Lunatone out, or one of them out. Both are like super affected. Lunatone's gonna use Psychic on Strumpet. Okay. We need to get it out of here. We need to get this Claydol out of here. It was super effective just by a pants of health left. Claydol's gonna use Light Scream. Liza and Tate can use that Hype Potion. I'm pretty sure the probably real Lunatone is gonna use Psychic on Strumpet. It's gonna faint Strumpet. We do have more revives, so don't worry about that, chat. This is a really tough battle right now. No matter my Pokemon is... Lunatone has a berry on it. It's a citrus berry. Okay. Okay, let's use... Let's go ahead and let's use Fly and Claydol and use... I don't think Shockwave is gonna do anything to Lunatone, but we're going to use Cyclic and Claydol. Claydol is... Ooh, that out of here. Claydol's gonna use Psychic on Chilia. Chilia survived it. Chilia's Fly, Lunatone's gonna use Psychic, Lunatone attack missed. Alright, so this is a W time to... Don't have any more heals, potions. So we need to be really smart about this, but we should let Gardevoir hit Claydol here. Claydol, it's out of here. Now it's just Lunatone. Gardevoir just gained 829 experience points, and Gardevoir just leveled up to level 37. We literally have one Pokemon left. And also, Achille just gained the same amount. Achille's gonna use Fly and hit Lunatone. It's just 2-on-1 now. Lunatone is gonna use Psychic on Chilia. Okay. We do have revives, so we need to use it on Swampert here. We are holding them off. No matter, it could be better, but we are holding them off. Lunatone's gonna use Hypnosis. It's gonna put Gardevoir to sleep. We do have Awakening, but we're gonna let Trumpet use Soft. But we are gonna wake up Gardevoir here. Trumpet's gonna use Soft. Lunatone is in the wet. Lunatone's gonna use Psychic. It's gonna hit Trumpet. Survive it, Trumpet. Spy Pinch. That is fine. We can use Surf again. And Gardevoir should take the final blow to Lunatone. Gardevoir's gonna use Psychic. It's not really affected. Yep. We just won this. No matter, it was a tough fight, but we managed to win it. Somehow, we just used that medicine. That's literally all we did. We could have did it a little bit better, but we managed to do it. Gardevoir just gained 675 experience points, the same as Trumpet. And Trumpet just leveled up to level 41. We need to train our Pokemon. That's for sure. I probably would say this is probably like the toughest gym that we have. Pretty much have battled. No matter we did Whiteout with Brawlies. But overall, that plus we did do that. We pretty much did Whiteout in Lava Woods, but I pretty much will say this was the toughest one. I would definitely say that actually. I can definitely say that, but Tate and Liza, you guys fight really on, but I just outplayed y'all with medicine actually and potions. What a combination with salad. It can't be helped. You won, so it's recommended. Take this. Thank you for the 8,400 Poké Dollars actually. And also we just received the Mind Badge. The Mind Badge enchants the secret attack and special defense of Pokemon. It also lets you use the team move Dive outside of battle. That's actually is going to be really helpful because we definitely need to use that when we get to the Deep Sea Cabin. Yeah, to deal with Team Aqua actually. You should also take this too. It's a team of 4. What is it? I bet it's probably Future Sight. I bet you guys it's probably is. It is not. That is Calm Mind. It's a special. It raises special attack and it raises special defense. It's a move that perfect for psychic Pokemon. That plus we added Tate and Liza to the Pokénav also. What a fight, actually. What a fight. And now, we are gonna go ahead and head out to the Pokemon Center because we definitely need that. That's for sure. And look, like there is only like one thing that we do need to do. We do need to go help Steven the Space Center. No matter, we could have done that in the last episode, but we had to explore the city. No matter, it's saying on the guide to do the gym and then go back to Steven because we have to save the Space Center from Team Magma because they're trying to get the rocket fuel. For some weird reason why they are, but we will see that in the next episode. I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy this episode. If you guys are liking the series so far, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, also ding on the bell. You will get notified every single time that I do upload a video. At least we did not get right out in that, but we do need to grab some medicine. That's for sure. I do got 27,020 Poké-Dollars. We just got our 7th gem badge. We only got one left. There's really not much left to do. No matter, we pretty much like the main thing that we may need to do is head up to the deep sea cabin to try to stop Team Aqua from waking up Kyogre. No matter they will. And we do get to see a fight with Groudon and Kyogre. And also we do see with Quasar. And then we do the 8 gym. And then I'm pretty sure we should be able to hit up with Quasar before we actually do make our way to the Pokemon League or the Elite Four. So anyway, guys, hope you guys do enjoy this episode. There's not really much left to do. There's really isn't. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. I see you guys in the next one. Peace, guys.